All right, Ebreniti, Yanyan and Tete. My main shots, me free one, Madame Misa, Yera John Kuma over the weekends was laid to rest. And Peace Council, yes, Omu we still mind Sika, and no, Yera or Mane Boama, or no Sema or the other two just answer me, you know, Kabumuna, Menti adventure in the next 2 minutes now for me corner area.
Papa John Kuma, but to me, I say he was one of the finest brains and the hope for the MPP. Na me fa the cry see no nchichire busuana na aka no so re but when he never bisu say na isia ana e hadwen enti e beche na yere ne ne ma na busua waja omho re ewu na nya ba ye nka chiri ensem bebre me free hoda matiesi your friend say Peace Council sensem no ana Peace Council omo mandate in Ghana here omujumedie a idea show munsa no esombo sense utie edin credit am no a they are in charge of our peace and security in this country mpatriotic the mention as we the national what do you call it peace council no you the regional peace council and then we have the district peace council a omu nyina ho omujumedie ni say ye behwe ama asumdwe mapa avagana but over the years commander yatena omanyimu a Ghana fwa omu eninye aban no yoye ho bi no try say ye be protesting ye be ye kire e de akire aban ye be tintesiko ko de akire aban to register our displeasure na aban any security akabom na ya prevent such from happening esi Ghana under another Dankwaku Fado e de ba obia administration mu we can count about 3 or 4 occasions sanyo manu esi but we never heard the Peace Council say anything. Yet and some of them once a me. Nana Dankwaku Fado appointed party communicators. Obiti se Jemensa. Aye nimse. Wane MPP among you could da ketaba so. Boss Masari. Nanu ya appointed Dr. Apiahene. Why 10 TESCOM president. Why a party communicator ever Bron region. On so many Nansenya Akwani was spotted among the campaign team of Baumia. Ubia over a Juma, and I said Juma, I did Jumedic session was satisfied electoral commission. I say a political. Nasa ya appointed and crophobia. Almost a party colors. Abefeleho. Commander, yeah, who Peace Council say a country.
Now, a Peace Council was a
they advise the government on our peace and security. It's part of your work. It's within their mandate. And so what Nasi, Emma Sanuma win in our call. Now will be our also 10 chain, and who said there be. And your man Equaswono, yet mean trusted that state institution. And for that matter, we need to talk. Now say, young trusted the Yisi. Abra wouldn't say, Matnasi, am I appointed MPP4? And they tell me, if we Yaboko Semu you starting independence, we have never had said Yisi gadgets either. Under Jemensa, and then another Dankwaku Fado. And I see a biometric registration kits. A Timira, it was easy. Let me see that. Sabi, if you mukre to me, Minia, Rafi Bay, say, what making sure security will be intact as an free. And to a Baconan in your mouth, not a state owned institution, your first security a bomb buying. A buy ya and your may you see interdicting crofobia. One high profile personality be a interdicted. A security cleaners and a say Adiana a year Juma Edmund MPP. Commander, so these are the issues, sir. Emma Dr. Manibo Martinez who said Peace Council now is doing the bidding of the MPP, but in the interest of Ghanaians. But yet the taxpayers' money into the Chamoka. And for that matter, someone to me near Juma. Tell
my press conferences I hold my explanations just near and this amanukuno eke can allergen in no cribby anyone.
If one is a Peace Council, I
can't the easy. It is easier than we are by Peace Council and almost a day.
We're here. And now, Boss Masari, I say, yes, initially, now you say a BV. V machines.
Yeah.
And on one because no, and your BVD. But a biometric registration kits. I don't need a registration you. Commander Yantiha, none of your can't create north. On the 4th of January. Osha yeast calendar man. There was no activity like voter transfer. But yet yeah, yeast yet supervisor quite enough. On one day they were able to transfer 1,083 votes. You can't say voters on one day.
Nti who say omode machines na ira na adwuma baby.
Adwuma baby.
And this as amanyoko den na moya found.
See, that is why I'm telling you that yeah ntenase. Senka okan kwe enough with you. Uma ye wi that. But then the rumor is everywhere. The truth is out for every Ghanaian to see say na ekoso. So what you say, because on a normal transfer say you see a biom kra nationwide now. Nipa do say need to be transfer. Na you to me the one day. Now I need some any can say they think they are smart. Osha okan kwe enough wa. The parliamentary candidates no. Yeah, and this new people no. Difference on so is around 2,000. So here transfer just to cancel the difference. What did the mention say? And it was done under the supervision of J. Mensa. Any MPP by way. So and now Tihanuma, Ope say Ghana for one yeast nintum. Abra, omwa calendar omodia ba various activities omu young wajuma. Ewo main no. Sabre no omukoye on the 4th of January no. Amkoye sa voter transfer kakwe no. Na ye anything concerning transfer. Na yesi MBA ni bokum for any exercise. But it was able to happen. So we cannot sit down and trust this EC. It is a peace council will be I think it's high time they also talk to the peace council, the electoral commission. Na appointment being so they advise the government on that because the basa anwa na ye GDA we are undermining our state institutions and electoral commission should be an independent institution because we refer to our elections. This and everybody we are free and the electoral commissioner. I mean, you say, or your party bar. Do you want me to trust him?
All right. Do you want me to trust him? No, Obed Ahen, or no, Mr. Former communication director, Edema, and this Amanyuko no, Boston Trust. I don't know, can say, or Kaya regional communication team, no, or no, and I will tell and can remember Mr. Riafio, Mr. Riafina. Adentina NPP Amanyuko Munipa Omajidian Kofoni Momo and Amasa Omodumako Remo Isia. The biada NDC for Casa Womosa. Na peace council so to no one can we. Munina Maya dream back one.
Commander, before I met back and so it's very unfortunate say Minuya as unfortunate incident to say accident to see. Na emitimi aka na yama papa or free mono bishop for yako. Then as a country we sit down to look at the way forward. And yama beti media go akwam na ama bibi saying to me in CBM, and I talked about the dualization of our major route in Ghana. It's one of the measures, and I think that beti me sani ama winya and beti me reduce no. Accident you cannot eradicate it. But then you can do and maybe a bit minimize some of these things. Now Minuya speculate say there are issues of spirituality and it's rather unfortunate. I mean it's sad. It's very sad. And Papa John Kumamu, I mean the NDC should understand that some of these things no and we here. Accident. I did say is under the NDC, convoy being involved in accident. You're speculating. Where Kwame now or die horse. Just recently on Jenana issue in a bias, Jenana should position herself to take over. Just as it happened under Mills. So are they speculating that somebody killed Mills so that Mahama becomes president? But we don't condone some of these things. But you see, the point I'm making is that we have lost a life. Let us be compassionate enough. And Abusian form. I mean, let's not involve ourselves in this. So we are speculating. Say Obi na ABB because he had elections. Some of these things should not be condoned. And I think that's rather unfortunate. Say me and this angle no by very very unfortunate. Again, the NDC. Anytime NDC elections they feel that it is very tough for them and they are always likely to lose. No, they find a way now. So the loss number, the impending loss no, and what they have done consistently is to bastardize state institutions.
Okay,
almost started with the court. They called our excellent Supreme Court judges unanimous FC. because you present a case, frivolous case, near Botugua, then you are reading meanings into it. Say way. They did with the former CJ. The current CJ, they are doing the same thing to her. It is rather unfortunate. But the point is that Sanya May are more bastardizing or no, and they holding the country together. Let me count I say, who on a mission to destroy the EC, so that when you lose the election, you say that EC for one rig election. That is exactly what they want to do. And any scintilla of allegation be on the EC has been apt and has put a proper response to it. But they still go here. There's a registration machine they are using. People said that you even needed the serial numbers of the machines working now, which you have been provided. So if indeed you have been provided the serial numbers, why should you be worried about a machine of which the serial number is not part of it? Because the numbers now and a machine is in a okay. Why then do you go about tarnishing the image of the electoral commission when you know it is the arbiter?
Now I was saying is in the more Marasa was in the moment.
I know that going into elections, election proper, the serial numbers of all the machines in is provided to the parties.
Okay,
it's provided to the party. I am not conversant with the registration, but then you requested for it because you are actually thinking, say,
okay,
and they have provided it to you. Don't be
that's a easy no the right.
You don't have a message for the Ghanaian. Only message. John Mahama, when last have you discussed John Mahama on the show? What is your alternate policies? Only me. So they are on a mission to tell Ghanaians that they have said count times with that number. Say Ghana has a CR. Looking at the robust nature of our electoral process, it will be very difficult for anybody to manipulate figures.
Okay,
very difficult. They are told Joseph by election. Young MP before, if we a coalition hours before the AC brought, and it's the same thing. Now there are measures you can put in place as a political party to even collect your figures even before the AC figure is out. And no nessa we invest and stop bastardizing state institutions.
Okay.
Because you see, they are people are losing trust in these things. Courts what destroy courts, so I'm for taking things in their own hands. Because they are saying, the courts cry now, but the courts they deal with facts. They deal with facts. So when you present frivolous case, now your friend now to Papa Swa. Look at what they did at the election petition. You didn't even have your own collated figure, but you went to court. You see, until they should stop this the cohesion of the country. Because we are Ghana, we have shown over the period in the Fourth Republic, say elections are robust and very difficult for an individual to rig the election, and you know it. So why are you on a mission to destroy Jinana and then the EC when you know we have election in December? Into EC, EC cry pardonable errors. They cause a fast. Imagine EC brings a publication of collated figures during this registration. There are typos.
But I say, and also a EC because they carry 2020 elections results about different.
These things are typos. You understand?
But I would say about some institutions can see it say electoral commission.
Of course.
And in fact, Berman Kofa Akase said they say, "Omobeko akwaji the NDC for Kedi."
No, the point is that when their attentions are drawn to it, they quickly correct the figures, right?
Okay.
They quickly correct the figures.
Yeah.
But see, so we should pardon them. It's a human institution. Errors are bound to happen. But of course.
But that's under this Jane the AI Doto because you share previous EC bosses are not intense.
So I'm looking at the robust nature of our system in such a way that there are alternative arrangement even the stakeholders in the elections mutimia such that if the EC is even wrong you can correct it.
Okay.
And no na see you share so that if the figure is 10 and the EC is making it 100 we are all able to correct that. No EC, this one is not 100, this one is 10 before the NC. And then our system is a robust in nature in such a way that obi intimate number be manipulative figures. So why then are you on a mission to destroy the image of the sole arbiter in an election when you know that the consequences will be dire? You know, if people lose trust in EC, what is the consequence? They will not accept the election result. Now, yes, and then when they don't accept the election result, that is why we have IPAC. In fact, the IPAC is a caricature, it's a creature of no. The EC has a sole mandate to conduct election, but we are stakeholders. Yeah, let us go and help them.
Any grievances?
Boycotted the IPAC. And then you come and sit on radio and lambast the EC, destroy the image. You think you are doing good? No. In December, if the EC announces results and the people of Ghana say that reggae election, and what will be the consequence? All of us will be the country will be chaotic. It is NDC for a young country almost say peace councillors, and the peace council should talk to NDC.
Okay, not even the EC.
Yes, let them understand that the way they are on the mission to bastardize this institution will not help.
Okay.
If they have anything, they should go out and tell Ghanaians their alternative policies. You're talking of the depreciation of the currency, right? What are the measures you have put in place that when the country is handed over to you, you can use to solve this issue?
Now they say
state institution.
All right, I know Nana we are fair on our 10 and can we communication team member Edema NPP Amanyukono ewo bosom twa ono and I 10 and can say if you are sure. Okay. Now when guy will say gentlemen don't tackle is that to me California Senebra na yensie we send from say what you say no to krobi na dem na pese e fele ma obi a wonso opese e tu senema chain abeya ye de to yesinsu ye mfanto so na nya fefefe tit white na opese wo sen no enye fita na timisre na sire ye dia na eye gentlemen dental clinic omo say e die na ekoso e wo sen no ho a opese omudi hu djuma edema obehu obi na ne siase nkanka odidi na hihye ne sin mu na ye green oho aha eno no tutumika na fo ni chemu gentlemen dental clinic dan den na me ka che wo se uhu wendi she a obo se ne sin che bi da so opese ye odie ni bi sa ama wa oho eje tumika na fo ni chemu gentlemen dental clinic ado pe me kanfo omo ede ama obi a wo na na bi ofie ono ne sin no eni nyina tutu pese ye nsisi ye wo sin a artificial one the man ye o de sha Anopa betwe you are there no twitwi su kama na wa wasan de ahye obi hye wa wo sen ye kama ni nyina no eye gentlemen dental clinic obi nso ho no ne sen kaka amedu anadwa wontumi nda ene me maame me sen me papa me sen ni nyina no odi oni kiremu ewo gentlemen dental clinic a ombe di hu djuma e de ama pese yetu ana sen na kaka no awura mu no yenya hu adwuma emfama wo ombeye sa adwuma die no e de ama na bibia awie peye gentlemen dental clinic say o pe esen hu nimdi a de bia me ka chose yesi egu yanu mu ewo ebia wo ne yede ye ha eno gentlemen dental clinic be kan e de achew be chechew no mantete e de afa wo sen no na sa wo fie wo hu ensu a wo sa wo no empo ensu ne hye ne e wo se eduru sen ansa na manom ni nyunu na wo se duru sen ansa na manom ni nyina no gentlemen dental clinic betumi aboa na bibia awie peye edi amawo ebia wo de wo sen no o pese o born gold o still see sin gold and as I was seeing silver ni nyina mu no gentlemen dental clinic ebedi sa adwuma nyina edi amawo omo ye niam bebre e wo na kache eba esen ho de a ene don go there obi ho an sen do so pa bisia no bisia kire ye wo chen bi e de man na de ato sen achi a me ma bosome ne bosom mienu na o sen nyina ye dey ahyehye kama esen bi wo nu ma wo de wo mpe wo pese ndutu mfamfiri ho ni nyina no eye gentlemen dental clinic on be di sa adwuma de no nyina ede amawo obi ebisa se omo wo he no mo okuma se abrepo janhye bantema ena me kanfo omo ede amawo yi kofo widua omo ho takra de nungwa atomic down ena tachiman omo wake na wese no eye edifri adwada ekosi mimenda ene obo doctor prum pepepa obetumika ede ehia fra omo wa homatofo so na na omo muku appointment before so beduru ho no na doctor are ready wa set nema apa wodi hia no wadi usen ho djuma ede amawo ebra wo fra 0559 139 582 0559 139 582 and I say 0549 0906 588 0549 906 588 na gentlemen dental clinic eni enkomo my shen komo twetwe na se bio na me fam free eye Mr. Obed Ahe na ase we hit 2% to jabi na just 1 minute pe na rebate na me fa nwuram le wo limited registration exercise ahodo ekoso so far monitoring any assessment amaye as amanyoko NDC no enso ete say
commander me na me rahopa
sao
yes se menua wiafe etimi abetene fidie kese so e kase ye bastardized state institutions e dey no man with what we call our
former EC boss.
You even call for the removal of the lady.
Okay.
Such a fantastic brain. Oh yeah, Juma. What declare elections the mom. Yet you people are not conversant with. Juma way. Demonstrations are how do I moye. At the end of Manja, you did worse things than we are doing now. Even at that time.
We
please let me come in here. Even at that time. Okay. You could not pinpoint a single person. You knew no so say NDC atade. But then J Mensa is on record for releasing IE debate questions to Nana Dago when she was in charge of the IE. And I'm patriotic the say. Yeah, boss Masari. He has been a TESCON president before. Yeah, Dr. Piahene in charge of IT.
Now, send people bomudin no more qualify so juma wo isi ho ana.
Na the thing say it is a state institution so you all can and for that matter any person here juma or no should be people who are not partisan and known politicians.
Okay.
But nay yet here ye nyan krofo ye nim wo mu say wo mu ye amanyofo Dr. Piahene we party communicator. He's on record. His videos are everywhere. Even a name call here juma e wo yise no. Okamba we campaign team. And I don't know if I've spotted that picture.
Yeah.
So what you say?
Call. Yeah.
Dr. Piahene was a leading member of his team. And now on another referee obey na mabedi John Mahama anybody we match. So what do you want us to see? Eti ayami ya say, on say Omama J Asante focus bia in the car say yenkan di wachi a o say agro na de ana yi kwan na anka odan a o say kwan ne tene but when you were in opposition mo ye de echewe mo yi na de jeno poku agema no what I forgot her name Charlotte was say free ye UN fan ma ne ye juma ma UN wa go here man so it was a whole continent. Yes sir MPP for say Ghana now we so no why nye ni ya brand be whole continent made up of countries and then ko here juma and she's proven so competent enti ontana no onka de oka so we say yem pese be bastardize state institutions so oka no dia then they should also know that a whole party and a wingo a neutral independent body a institution which needs independent people yanya yi enkrofo a omu ahead yisi Dr. Farijan
is a known NDC person
and in which MPP NDC occasions and our programs na guna say ABC da yeah who be Charlotte say same thing
she's a known MPP sympathizer
and J Mensa yeah who no so MPP t-shirt one MPP for titi party ase what titi na do na so party ase and on the head of easy and to say Ghana for cancer we are and then this for neck
okay
Ghana for neck so we say yanka alternative more message in Mami Stiano is that your message or some called Techman magazine for say Stiano now so pay Stiano the Jack Mahama no for can come body kodo Stiano your mom you got it enti ya na ometrana what is the alternative enti and summer yeah can this someone you for you ko 24-hour economy monte you see I mean they say and then it's that a sad though but and then yenya accident no presidential convoy involving an accident no ya fuma kwa agenda 111 hospital ye bi wo ko UGMC University of Ghana Medical Center and no minua you have better ka say it only exists in book in reality it's not there and then it takes a visionary leader to put up those strategies. I don't know if you so who na both who are when accident no agenda 111 be any copy UGS mona mo say mo buy agenda 111 hospitals Moses can buy na come mo do mo agenda 111 hospital ni akasa mo ya de and now University of Ghana Medical Center John Dramani Mahama tikesi ya adwin san odwuma ho na mo ko you're not even ashamed of yourself when you o sa betena akasa ne ko UGM University of Ghana Medical
limited registration exercise
then it has been smooth. I will limit that to Bosomtri.
Okay.
Because that is where I'm doing my monitoring. For now, except few machines started a move, you know. That was when we encountered some incidents. If it's an M1, the smooth running of the exercise. But in Sri Lanka, with a high police visibility and the security over there, no, I'm saying Boama and you may also say yes, and then machines na do and Quanta. The day so electoral area. Ebehwe nkwantane the day so ya. Nti mesere se obi bia o temi nke bia na o sa area ho no. O masa konya we insan no ho. O momodin se obekọ no akoko 20 nkwanta the day so electoral area. Ebi say if ho no ma na akọ adunku adwumam electoral area. And also am say Wednesday, Thursday, and then Monday, Tuesday, nkwanta the day so ya. And Wednesday, Thursday, dunku any drampo dwumam enclave no eti ebese say omunye so far so good NDC de ma pagu kwam nti ogofo no mfidie bibio msoso ya no so bi se bi hwehwan no omo ya mo kwan amade omo pe no o manje ma me mo NDC for abaso because and obekọ ba bia sentence na e movie no obekọ no constituency executives no metimeka say be half stakeholders. We are all there. Yes, this weekend the number so we are and then the respectively. And throughout the day. Yes, say pepe yo ebekoso ewo. It's so far I would say it has been smooth. It has been very smooth exercise. And we are looking forward say yisi na omuto obejinem ayo referee no. Obe independent.
Share figures are the electoral commission at the ababonten as at the 11 no 459,291 so far ewo Ghana ha nyina ne nipa dodo a omotimi a register osha Ashanti region na LED line na omo 81,163 registrant a omotimi a register ewo limited registration size koso no emu ena Greater Accra region etosumienu with 62,932 and so eno nti eto so sa all the 16 regions no registrations no egusu a ekoso ewo ho na wo hwa Savannah region and what the lowest registration number with okay half region and what 10,073 nipa registration so far ewo ho eno no eno nti Mr. Obed Nansa me te wonka ya so far de niam akọ eba registration o ma etwetwe sika etwetwe etwetwe mama ekoba se impo sitting member of parliament ye kire no editu mu no say so far bibia cool ewo Ghana ha sa
sitting member of parliament why is there not okay
Collins Dauda
and me you see
a video two anu tututuo and se kan ne mana etututuo
I have seen the reporter. The Ghana Police Service. I'm saying they are apologizing to Allergy Collins Dauda.
Okay.
Say what the men did there no was uncalled for. You see, Senator American say yenya incident be war election registration exercise in one. So these hoodlums, these people put uniform on them.
Okay.
And tag them as police officers. You see. The new police officers are working, and you see, they are doing all these things at the strongholds of the NDC. And I know your papa, you can, Oma Ankasa, Hobson Adoye, because of the intimidation, activities are in such processes just to put fear and panic in people, especially more voter region near that. And I know so Uti Papa no the confession. So I bonnet Ghana for in Fanchano or can't be another Danko Kufado and never done Ghana so Musui or buy the new moment to go up where would be and I was sat here or danity. A bina air coso. I like to say a calculated attempt just into people. A war and this is strongholds now or more and conquer register. But you see, you make a chief for ATM and say their votes is their power. and any processor involve war and sana about 200 Druhono. Ghanaians shouldn't fear because the police is not your institution. The police, Ghana food in police, and the tax and you kill Muka. And besides, so call center and for party colors in the day, and they are doing their work diligently, except few instances are, like I said, and you may be either aquacho. But I think the police service has issued a report, EPA, alleged Collins Dauda, a show for what happened.
All right, I know, Mr. Obed Ahen, one of our communication team member, Edema, NDC Amanyukono, Ewo Ashanti Region, former communication director, Edema, NDC, Ewo Bosomche, and our training on a limited registration exercise. Mr. We are faced so far, NDC for said the corner there, Umbekan say, do Makasa, Umatiati, why you did do na bet. Near me smooth NPP most sana mu hu no me the last time I nam contenance e monitoring kakra me hu the communications director Edema Bosomche constituency dodona Mr. Brobe dodona friend Okoro Ntifa papa mi akasa kro chema de e wo SHS na monitoring e koso gidi Mr. Wiafe NPP said the Mosomo Peno Sana easy no edemamo ana bar limited registration exercise anymore.
Okay, Commander, I'm saying I thought that sometimes and just a few minutes ago now of Kasafa Electoral Commission see they don't know what they are doing. And then just some few minutes after also registration also there. It has been smooth.
Now, as I end this for money, the honor where the money be.
Let me limit it to.
Okay, Bosom because
I want to make monitoring. He knows that the nationwide registration is smooth. Has been smooth.
Okay.
He knows. On what he on him. Say he has been smooth. Ba omno ankasane MP. In I think I have one knows I am for Collins Dauda.
Yeah.
That enclave. He knows that no Collins Dauda no. My war zone. Anytime there's an election, there's a problem over there. But that incident, the registration so far has been smooth. But on Timinka, because what come will be to say the EC is partisan. It's a partisan no. And what some register and call for. I'm an smooth. But you see, let us sometimes yenye circumspect kakra. Na issues we should deal with the issue without any political lens. Minya, me say, me can't say Ghana for Ghana by subsequent Ghana by Ababia in this fourth republic. And nema ya our electoral process it is very, very difficult for anybody to manipulate figures in election. Very difficult. Sure? Yeah, Osha easy starts now. Osha easy starts now. Or the other two now. 60 from day 1, right? To day 11, no. 62.12%. More registered. They use a guarantor system. Guarantor system. So it means that there's transparency.
Okay.
Ubia only Ghana Kana passport. No, people go there. They know we are from. Oh, what guarantee a man? You see, let us not do this. Maybe the American know the EC is doing the work and is doing it well. So you be you have a forum which is the IPAC. Go there. Let your grievances be known.
You know why?
Let your grievances be known. Don't sit and bastardize this electoral process as if say there are a group of people who are there doing the bidding of the NPP. It is not true. Sure? Look at the number of people who have registered in the voter region. Also, and this is stronghold. Check the figures. It does not support the allegations you are raising. The figures show that the NDC stronghold, no, the registration is smooth. Even in one of the voter registration centers, the communication
officer
of NPP was challenged.
Richard,
even though was challenged, even though it wasn't done properly, because who challenge you would be there's a form we can fill in there. But then I mean it was bizarre. But it was challenged, legitimate so. Let me say, you know, the person said the EC is doing the mandate. If you feel say there were issues with the work of the ECR, there's a proper forum to let the issues be known. Not to sit on radio and bastardize the same nipa na also wabuama smooth no. On one breath, you bastardize them and call them that this is a group of people who are what MPP sympathizers who have been appointed to EC to do the bidding of the MPP, which is not true. Otherwise, and can call from common register. But some there's no incident in some.
Yeah.
There's no incident. You go there, you monitor everything. He knows that the nationwide registration process has been smooth so far. Smooth. Where is the apart from a event the Niamana calendar Akoye or apart from Niamana Akoye or yeah, it's smooth. It's been like I said, let us always guard these institutions. Among the the EC are called and other institutions. Among the Sogan and Mua and Magana do be no. So who say nature Ghana for you are who sell money now. So that is not the way to go. So MPP so far he has been good. Yes, you monitor when you proceedings. I mean from the constituency, the registration is smooth. So but every day we are getting the figures up there. I think we are getting close to 2,000 or so. The last time I checked the figures. And the minister say the befa kunyo insunia catch obia. I mean or eligible. We're doing 18 within the period. And I say register dano. You can pass through the ACs, offices and then get registered.
Alright, Nana Yafe, or communication team member Edema NPP Amanyukuno, Bosomche, and I would say, can also brand upon and crab up on Simano edu aha, Star Plus television, Jumedia Tunidi and upon Nsroma, and our name Gusu Awusheko Facebook, Star Plus TV, YouTube, Star Plus TV GH, sounds so now, Oko TikTok and so. Star Plus TV show you a good life honomo all the obetimi ya say obe like page na wa share na fe so drop your comment na wo prepare mu no ya kenkan e de ama